Shane, your wonderful lecture today was entitled Abounding Joy, Grace and Its Consequences. And when I've heard you preach and when I heard your lecture, I know you want to call upon people, inspire people, cast a vision for people that grace is not a gift you grab and hold, but it's to have a consequence, it's to have an issue, it's to move you into a space. And could you just share with our viewers what you think grace is supposed to do, where we're supposed to, and how we're supposed to respond?
Yeah, I remember hearing ages ago a preacher say that we're not saved because we're good because we're saved. And by that he meant we're responding to the goodness of God, and it causes us to be more loving in the world, hopefully, more gracious in the world. And I look at things like Jesus' final account of the account of the final judgment, Matthew 25, where Jesus says all of us are going to be gathered before God, and we're going to be asked a few questions. And in the end, it's not a doctrinal test, according to Jesus. It's not that we're going to be asked, okay, virgin birth, agree, disagree, or strongly disagree. We might wish it was. That'd be easy. But Jesus says we're going to be asked, when I was hungry, did you feed me? When I was a stranger, an immigrant, a refugee, did you welcome me in? When I was sick, did you take care of me? When I was in prison, did you come visit me? That the real test of our faith is how it works itself out in compassion and love to the most vulnerable people in our world. And please, I know that a lot of folks say, "Well, are you saying we're saved by works?" And I say, "No." I like to say that our works do not earn our salvation, but they do demonstrate it. And if we don't have anything that shows of God's love and grace in our own lives, especially to those who are most marginalized in our society, then are we really Christians? Or are we just believers that Jesus died on a cross for my sins, but doesn't require any response from me? And I think that's one of the great challenges in the church right now is we believe a lot of stuff on paper, but we aren't always as good at translating that into concrete actions like those described in Matthew 25. When you do it to the least of these, you do it unto me.